What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee Prodigy back from video. Today, we're going to be doing episode 2 of the Road to Diamond series. I feel like we need to change how these episodes are going to be recorded. So basically, what I'm going to do instead, because what we're doing right now is that I just like come back and record whenever I get a chance. So what I'm going to do now instead is I'm going to record once. I'm going to try to record once before I leave in the morning to go to work, or but leave in general to go to work, and then once at least try to like do like at least like 2 recording sessions. Because for this video, we're on pace to have like 1 recording session because it's like 11:33 right now, and we could have recorded in the morning, but like we were like running out of time and stuff like that. So we're gonna switch up how this is being recorded. But yeah, quite a few things did happening. Quite a lot of things did happening since the last episode. We ended up getting gold LeBron James from seasons. We got some other gold cards mixed into there as well. Gold LeBron James along with some season grinding, along with like some draft picks, stuff like that. We have like a pretty decent collection right now, along with getting some emeralds. So gold LeBron James now is currently out of our lineup. We end up getting top war in the events, which gave us the Serge Ibaka. What I'm going also starting to do, I'm going to record all of my seeding stuff and all of my claiming stuff. So as you can see from the recording, we ended up being Serge Ibaka. We didn't record the LeBron one because he was like I decided to do it after we actually ended up getting LeBron, but it was a cool minute where like LeBron, Demontis Sabonis, and his Cantor was on my team for a while, and then it was like Victor Oladipo and when Jamal Murray, and then like those players just like got replaced very fast. So I'm thinking about like how I want to actually train my cards because obviously, well, like we're gonna keep the LeBron because he's gonna be our head to head. Also, we played like some head to head games. We played a total of 4. We played more maybe. Let's go over here. We played a total of 7 hits against head games. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, LeBron is currently on our head to head line. This is our current head to head lineup. I think we're gonna throw Gary Payton over here. But yeah. We also ended up getting some emeralds. One thing that did help is getting that Serge Ibaka. I got him earlier, and then to follow that up, we end up getting Julius Randle. I believe he was from the draft board. After getting the Serge Ibaka, after claiming him, we ended up getting Duncan Robinson. He was the Emerald Award, as you guys saw in that clip. Will Barton was from the draft board. I got him earlier this morning, which was pretty OP. And then we got Lou Dort, my boy Lou Dort. We finally got a new profile picture. We got Lou Dort from season from the last season that we completed from season 10. So yeah, we have been playing this game quite a bit. Well, I haven't been playing this game as much as I want to because like yeah, we have like stuff to do and stuff, but like I wanted to be done. What I wanted to do was I wanted to be done with all the Emerald seasons by today, and then I wanted to sim Emerald seasons while I wasn't going to be able to play. But we weren't able to do that. So I want to hopefully get through season 11, 12, 13, and finish season 14 so we can start simming season 14 while I'm at work. And then when we get off, we finish season 15, 16, and 17. And then that's basically how I want to do it. But yeah, we're going to try to do that. We will see what ended up happening. I don't even know if we have enough power to do that. We are currently at 1,153 as our max power. Because where is that coming from actually? Oh, because Julius Randle. Yeah, we're currently at 1,153 as our max power. I also want to talk about the events. We didn't really touch on the 80s theme in the last video, but based off of seasons, we'll be able to get up to season 16. With the sapphires we get from this, I'm assuming we're gonna get like some type of duplicates. We can use those to upgrade our Gary Payton because he's currently our highest card. So yeah. Also, we end up getting this courtside pass thing. This contains one of the following, which is a collectible. We end up getting the Hometown Heroes collectible. I believe I've recorded that as well. We end up getting the Hometown Heroes collectible, which we can use to either craft, I believe it was Chris Webber or so somebody else, Chris Webber or Dwight Howard. We're not going to craft either of those because it's going to use our gold rings, and I don't really care about either Chris Webber or Dwight Howard, and they're not going to be an upgrade to our team. So we're just going to keep on sitting here. Maybe we'll get another one, and then we'll be able to craft this Bernard King, but I doubt it. We have a slight chance of getting that. Also, what's coming up is this courtside super thing, which we have a 25% chance at a sapphire, 10% chance at a ruby, and a 5% chance at an amethyst. Last time we got this thing, it was earlier, which we actually recorded, but like it was part of the stuff that got messed up. We ended up getting ourselves a Mo Harkless, but this time maybe we'll get something better. We do have a much higher chance of getting like an emerald though, so that's not the best odds, but we'll see what happens. 40% chance at getting something other than emerald, so we'll see what happens once that comes around. But yeah, I believe that's all we need to go over as far as the collection goes, as far as what happened between this episode and last episode. So yeah, we're gonna go over the '80s theme. So I'm looking at the '80s theme, and I'm thinking that we could potentially maybe even get 2 diamonds from this theme. Basically, the way I see us doing that. Also, I don't know. Last I need to go back and see. Last overtime event, I believe it was a sapphire card. Cause last overtime event, what was the last overtime event? It was for the ankle breaker scene because we had this Allen Iverson in it. And I believe the ending reward was I believe it was a John Morant. Was it? Yeah, I believe the ending reward was either a John Morant or a P. Maravich. It was one of those cards. So last time it was a Sapphire card, and that was for the overtime event. And now we're at Diamond. So at that time, the highest power card was like Onyx Rarity. Now we're at Diamond. So we're going to be able to get. So as far as the event rewards, we have as of right now, we have Dennis Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and the Kareem. I plan to try to get up to here by the time this starts. Hopefully, you're able to do that. But as far as the event orders right now, we have Dennis Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and Kareem. I really want to get up to the 1500s to get the Amethyst. But um, Isaiah Thomas is a set reward. So if we go over to sets, Isaiah Thomas is one of the cards for the set. Dennis Johnson is also one of the cards for the set. But if we get to 1500, then we don't really need the Dennis Johnson as much. So that's hopefully we're able to get up to 1500 because then it'll like include another part of our plan, which is to get this set Larry Bird. Also want to get the Karl Malone in the what's the name overtime event. If I need to, I'll probably drop my players, which is part of the reason why we locked LeBron in. If we really need to, I will like train away like all my small forwards to get LeBron up there to get that diamond Karl Malone. That would be in the overtime event, but that's for a little bit later. But yeah, let's go back over to what we were just talking about. We were talking about how yeah. So for the last thing, it was Sapphire as the top award. So we have Kareem in this event. Um, I feel like if we have George Gervin in the next event, which is going to be the overtime event, as one of our rewards, then he'll be like either a progression reward or he's going to be on the overtime, like the easy streak reward that you get from reaching 25 wins. And then the other player has to be, it's going to be either be basically the point is it's going to be either Michael Jordan or George Gervin. So that's another set item complete. So we have Isaiah Thomas, which would be we're going to get him in the fantasy finals event. George Gervin, we're going to get him in the what's the name? And one of the things, so George Gervin is now collected. Joe Dumars, I have no clue where Joe Dumars is going to be found. He might be in one of the events. They didn't announce the Amethyst reward. But if he isn't, he has 15 collectibles. So if our team is good enough, then we might be able to get 15 collectibles for that. Joe Dumars, we'll see what happens when it comes to that. I can't really be too sure about what happens when it comes to that. But Joe Dumars might be on our team as well. If he's in the events, he's definitely going to be on our team because he's not in this event. So if he's in, he would have to be in the second event because Sidney Moncrief is in. Actually, they released the Amethyst card for so he's not going to be in the event. So we have Moses Malone that's going to be in the event. Now, I shouldn't even say that. All right, but based off of this event, also it should be able to upgrade our power high enough. So the next power mark is 1500. The power mark behind that is 3K. We're going to have Sidney Moncrief on our team if we are able to get to this. Is really based off of if we can get to 1500. If you're able to get to 1500, we'll have Sidney Moncrief on our team. He is going to be an Amethyst card. He's at 4010 power. We're going to check the sheets real quick. So Sidney Moncrief, if you train him up all the way at level 1, he's at 4299 power. Kareem, I expect by the time we get Kareem, we'll have some more Ruby cards on our team. And Kareem, at the very least, at level 2, max level is 3315 power. So I can see like a very realistic world where by next theme or by the next event next week, we have like the Onyx Dennis Rodman as one of our awards, which actually because we have Onyx as one of our awards. I don't know how the progression. I don't really understand how progression works in the what's the name in the freaking overtime event because I believe it's like the first one, second one, and the third one. But if you're higher than the third one, then you get the third one. Like I believe like the third award is like moves all this to the end. I don't know the overtime thing is kind of difficult to understand. But if it's like how I think it is, where they have like the first 3 awards as your first 3 cards that you can actually get. So it'll be like basically like how this is, where you have like Isaiah Thomas, Kareem, and Sidney Moncrief. Those are like the first 3 awards. But for the overtime event, sometimes it's like the player. It's like the player. It'll be like, for example, the Isaiah Thomas, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then it'll be like something in between there, and then you have the actual like your highest cards you can get from the overtime streak from like the progression war as like the 250k reward, which is like very high, which is like not possible to complete free to play. So I don't know, but there's a chance. I'm just saying there's a chance we might be able to get both the Larry Bird and the Karl Malone based off of how things go in the upcoming events. I believe that if that's how if I'm thinking how what's the name how overtime work is how overtime is going to actually work, then we might be able to get that. Also, if we go to the leaderboard. We are currently at the Sapphire tier, and if we go over to the leaderboard on our like top 200 award is a diamond card. So I don't know if it's going to be the same like that for overtime. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys were below the actual like overtime, or below the actual what was it below actual Onyx. So if you guys were at Amethyst at the time for your like your draft war reward, let me know if your thing showed up as a Onyx last time the events was out, or if even if you're at like Sapphire or regardless of what tier you're at, if you were at whatever tier you were at, let me know if the overtime reward showed up as a diamond, because obviously in overtime top 3,000 people are able to get this diamond card. So we'll see what happens with that. I do need to go ahead and hop back into the season grind as well as playing some head-to-head stuff like that. But yes, this is gonna be the end of the video. We did get some pretty good upgrades this video. This video is mainly about the events, to be honest. Where we can potentially get 2 diamonds, but we'll definitely be able to get at least 1. I think we can get at least 1 from the overtime thing because um of our team. But we got to get some better players because as of right now, we have. So if we were to like hop into if we were to play the what's the name, the overtime event, we will have a point guard with the Gary Payton, a shooting guard with the Victor Oladipo, a small forward LeBron, but I don't have a power forward that I feel especially confident about right now, or a center that I feel really confident about right now. And then the craftable ones, the I guess we'll have Kareem, and then we just need the power for at that point. So I don't know what we could do. We'll actually let's go over to the collection real quick. Let's go ahead and look at the craftable power forwards. Let's go and look at all the craftable power forwards. Maybe it's just like crafting this Chris Webber. Maybe that's an option for it. But yeah, it's either like Chris Webber or I guess Aaron Gordon. I like Aaron Gordon a lot better, a lot more than Chris Webber. But maybe Chris Webber's rebounding will just be better. I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. That's basically, if you guys didn't video, drop a like. Let me know in the comment section how we should go. I don't even know what should you guys let me know down in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section how you guys progress is going on your account. If you guys have any diamonds on your account yet, I plan on having a diamond account on my account by next week once we get that Karl Malone. But yeah, it's basically gonna be in the video. If you guys didn't video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.